Hi, Stacy.
Hello.
All right, Stacy. So let's just hear your age and why were you seeking help from me?
So I'm 54 and I woke up one day and had no idea what was going on. I was in aches and pains, and then one thing the next day was another thing, and then another thing. And um, my good friend Diane is also going through menopause and said, I went to this woman, Karen, you guys, she's changed my life. And when I saw Diane, she never looked better, sounded better. Like it was amazing. I was like, who is this? I gotta know. So I went to your website, everything. It's interesting because I wasn't going crazy. I thought I was going crazy
Because
between
why though? What were these
so
pain points?
the
Like
the aches and pains, the weight gain, the
how much weight
acne, a total of 30 pounds.
that you gained?
And I never had a weight problem in my life, ever. Never was on a diet. All of a sudden it was just like it wasn't overnight, but it felt like it was.
Hmm.
Um, the hot flashes, the night sweats, like waking up in an ocean. My husband's like, "What the heck is going on?" I'm like, and and at first I didn't realize it. I honestly had just didn't realize it, and then all of a sudden I went, "Wait a minute, I haven't had my period in a couple months. What's going on?" And then between Diane and then just talking to all of my girlfriends who were all in their 50s,
Yeah.
and 2 plus 2 equals 4, and
Yeah.
just was like, so I checked your website out and I filled out all the applications. I mean, I was desperate, and we can't seem to get the help we need from our doctor's office. I mean, I'm sure some people do, but
Not too
it
many.
wasn't working for me. And they just wanted to prescribe some over the counter thing called Gentilly. And I looked it up and went, I don't want it. That's not good. I don't know what that is. Heart attack risk and this risk and that. And I'm like, what? And when I met you, it was just like, it was a blessing in disguise. I wasn't losing my mind. It's normal. Had all the blood tests done. I was able to at least get that from my doctor's office. And then
Yeah.
reading it was like, well, no wonder why I'm having these issues. I have no iron and I have none of this.
Yeah.
All of those different lettered things, like you would know it. I wouldn't even know how to repeat it, but um
Yeah, well, we did blood. So Stacy signed up then for my 3-month mastering peri and postmenopause course, which her friend did as well. And so at the beginning of that, we tested all of her hormones through a Dutch urine metabolite test, as well as we got all this blood work done with her doctor, as she was just saying. And we found all of this stuff like that went
this is
together and kind of gave us this entire picture of what was happening with her health.
and I want to say the interesting thing for everybody listening, when my doctor's office read the test results for the blood tests, they said, you're in the normal range. Well, no, just because the normal range is so for iron, I think it's 6 to like whatever, 1200 or 1500, whatever it is. I was at 6. They said I was in the normal range. It's not the normal range. So unfortunately, their advice to me was there were 4 different. I had low vitamin D. I had this, like there were 4 red flags, but they said, "Oh, it hasn't changed since last year. You're in the normal range. Just get tested again next year." And that's literally where they left me. And I'm like, but I feel like poop. Like this is not this. Something's wrong. And until I, met you and started talking to you and doing more research, and the things you led me to, it's like, yeah, I'm not losing my mind. I do need help. This is what I need. So, this world makes it very hard. This country, I'm in America. It's really hard to get HRT help, to get specialist help in this field, a hormone specialist. It's just, oh, it's so frustrating. I can't even get my words out when I think about it because it makes me crazy.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. Yeah. We
and
had some troubles for sure. And even just like getting you the right help that you needed, but we connected you finally with a great
yeah,
prescriber, and we've got you now on the hormone replacement therapy.
yeah.
We've got your iron coming up. So it's been, several months now, and Today was our last session. Well, it's not going to be our last. Let's be honest, Stacy. I'm
I
sure
will
I'll see you again.
continue
I
to
hope
book
I
a
see you again.
Yes, I will absolutely be continuing to book session with you every few months, because like I totally trust you. You've taken me from point A to point B, and point B is good. It's not going backwards, it's going forwards. Like I feel better, I'm healthier than I've ever been. The plan is working, like everything, and I'm following it. So I'm listening to my body, and I've been pretty intuitive that way, luckily, most of my life, especially as I got older, which is a huge help. And I love the
You were
guidance you give me. So I'm gonna
you were
you
such a
challenge me, and I'm gonna do it.
and you were just such a great student. Like you really did the work. And I think that that's really important for people to hear is you put the work in, you did exactly what I told you to do. You followed everything, you put your efforts in. And so where are you at now? How are you feeling? How's your energy?
So much better. So I actually have energy. I used to, right in the middle of the day, like smack it around 2 o'clock. I'm usually in my car for work, and I just like, you know, almost head bob, like all of a sudden crash. It was like a major crash. So with the different supplements that you got me on, the HRT plus the what are the drops called again? The little
The
things like
mineral
that.
drops. Yeah.
Yeah, mineral drops. Everything is working together for me, so I'm not. And I've noticed when I do have a day like that, it's because I forgot the mineral drops. So there's like little things I'm like, oh, I'm a little tired today. Oh, I forgot to put it in my water. Like there's, my body needs it. If it's not getting it, I notice the difference. Um, but I feel so much better. I'm fitting. I lost 20 pounds. So
Yay.
I just finally, here's the thing, and I'm sure everybody's like this. I hit the wall. I was uncomfortable, unhappy in my body. I'd never been overweight more than like 5 pounds. And usually it was when I was on my period because I was bloated.
Yep.
um, and I just, I was done. So when I started your program, I read everything. I would have loved to be able to follow the meal plans, but I couldn't. So I adjusted for my life, my schedule. And I'm lucky I have a husband who cooks, which helps, made it a lot easier.
Yes.
Um, and I cut out, I love junk food. I cut it out. I cut out bread, pasta, rice, and not 100%. I'll still have rice or a piece of, a sub or hero or something like that. I cheat a couple times a week. I'm still alive. I'm doing well. My theory is I got to reward myself. So
Absolutely.
so have a little, I gave up ice cream. Oh my God, it's like my favorite thing on the planet. I used to have it every day. I have it, I switched to ice pops, so I'll do like mango pops and stuff now. But once in a blue moon, I will buy that pint of ice cream and I will treat myself.
Absolutely. And I encourage it, don't I?
Yes,
Not on a
yes.
daily,
No,
but
but
I encourage to still that whole
once
80
every month
20.
or two, I do that and it feels good. And I know I'm not gonna gain 5 pounds overnight from doing that because I'm sticking to everything else. I'm working out and I'm gonna do the weight training more. That's one of the things we
Yeah.
discussed. I have to that's my next level up. So I'm gonna start getting up early, get more weight training in to just go to the next level.
Yeah. That last 10 pounds, which I
Yes.
just did an entire episode on the last 10 pounds and how it's always the hardest, but we've got a
Yeah,
plan in place to get you to that, to your final goal, but
yeah.
you look amazing. You're feeling better. Your brain has come back a lot online. We still have a little bit to go, don't we?
Yes. Yes. But it's night and day.
Even you were just saying your skin, how your skin's changed in the
Yeah,
last couple of months and how much you notice right away. You said to me, it's like night and day when I started the HRT, how much better you felt like within 48 hours.
yeah. So fast I noticed the difference. I mean, my body wasn't producing it and nobody would give it to me till you helped me find where to get it. And I got it. And then all of a sudden it was like, ah, like my whole body was dancing for joy. It just was, it's unbelievable.
Oh my gosh. Well, it has been a pleasure working with you. And I just want to thank you for sharing your journey with all of my people and listeners and followers. And I'm sure they appreciate it too, because it always helps to hear it from the people that are
Right.
coming to me for sure. Because I
Well,
can
thank
talk all
you.
day on how great I am, but no, just kidding.
No, I'll talk about how great you are. You literally have changed my life. I forget what it was that I said earlier. It was such a good, it was like just flowed out of me, that statement that I said. I can't remember it now, but it'll come to me when we hang up. Because you were like, "Oh, that's good. That's good." And I'm like, "Yeah, I meant that."
Well, it's just positive that you've gotten so much out of it, and it just shows that when you put the work in and you give your body back what it needs,
Yeah.
exactly what can happen, like it's not just, that you've lost weight. It's your entire life can change when you feel better. And I think that
Oh,
that's so key.
100%. Everything is better when you feel good.
Yeah, exactly. Okay.
Yes.
Thank you, Stacy.
Thank you.